B1 and B2 into the components we find. So B1 components, B1 cos theta is along this direction, B1 sin theta is along this direction, B2 cos theta along this direction, and B2 sin theta is vertically downwards. B1 and B2 are equal in magnitude, sin theta, so these two terms they cancel out, these two components cancel out, and so the net magnetic field at P. So net magnetic field, let us say we call it B or we call it B net. So that is equal to B1 cos theta plus B2 cos theta. Out of B1 and B2, B1 sin theta, B2 sin theta cancels out. So net magnetic field is B1 cos theta plus B2 cos theta. So if we substitute the values, B1 is from the previous equations mu naught upon 4 pi m upon d square plus L square cos theta plus mu naught upon 4 pi m upon d square plus L square cos theta. Or in general we can say B cos theta plus B cos theta. Simply we may directly write it as 2B cos theta. Or here we get 2 into mu naught upon 4 pi m upon d square plus L square into cos of theta. And cos theta 2 into mu naught upon 4 pi. Cos theta is what? Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Okay. So any triangle you may take cos theta. This is angle theta. So this will be perpendicular. This will be the base. Base is L and this distance is the hypotenuse. Okay. So this distance we have taken as into cos of theta. So we will be substituting the value of cos theta. So cos theta will be base L upon this distance. And if you remember, we found out this distance here using Pythagoras theorem. The SP or NP, this comes out to be d square plus L square. Okay. So we get L upon d square plus L square. That is mu naught upon 4 pi, a little rearrangement of the terms, m into 2L, this 2 we write it here, upon d square plus L square, the 1 into 1, the square. Okay, so this is the magnetic field B net magnetic field on the equatorial line, and this again pole strength multiplied by the length of dipole, that is equal to what? That is equal to magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment, capital M. So what we get? B net is mu naught upon 4 pi capital M upon d square plus L square the whole square. The net magnetic field along net magnetic field on the equatorial line of the dipole is given as mu naught upon 4 pi m upon d square, here cos theta is what? Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. So L upon NP or L upon SP. Okay, anything we can take it as. So L upon d square plus L square under the root it will be. Okay, NP square was d square plus L square. NP or SP will be d square plus L square under the root. So here it is 1 and 1 by 2. Here we get it as 3 by 2. Okay. So this is mu naught upon 4 pi m upon d square plus L square the power 3 by 2. Okay. So this is the magnitude of magnetic field, and it is directed along which direction? Direction it is directed along. So in which direction it is? It is along this direction. So it is along, say this point is P and we take here point, let us say Q. Okay, so it is directed along PQ. Okay, the direction is along PQ. Again the special case. So in the special case, for a small dipole, for a dipole having small length, so in that case, for a dipole having small length, what do we do? For a small dipole means length is small as compared to observation distance of observation point. L square is very small as compared to D square, and we neglect it, and we get net magnetic field as mu naught upon 4 pi m upon, we neglect L square, we get D square, the power 3 by 2. 2 and 2 cancels out, we get mu naught upon 4 pi m upon dq. So the net magnetic field on the equatorial line due to a small dipole, that is mu naught upon 4 pi magnetic dipole moment upon dq. Okay, so direction will be along PQ, and this is the article of magnetic field on axial and equatorial line of the dipole. I like to draw your attention towards the comparison electric dipole you did in first unit. So electric dipole and magnetic dipole. For electric dipole, we indicate, we take there as charge Q1 or Q2. Here we take it as pole strength. So there is charge, here we have pole strength. Okay, we have charge multiplied by distance as the electric dipole moment. Electric dipole moment, and here we have pole strength multiplied by distance, that is magnetic dipole moment. Okay, electric field on axial line is given as, so there we take the constants as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Here the constant is mu naught upon 4 pi. Okay, electric field on axial line is given as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon, for a small dipole I'll write r cube here, or d cube we can take. Here magnetic field on the axial line, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught to m upon r cube or d cube, whatever we take. Electric field on equatorial line, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p upon r cube, and magnetic field on equatorial line of the dipole, that, sorry, not here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, here it is mu naught upon 4 pi. So mu naught upon 4 pi m upon r cube. So these articles, they are similar in all the aspects instead of these values. So the derivation is also similar in both the cases. So here we are doing magnetic field due to magnetic dipole. I hope this is clear to all of you. Thank you.